Okay, you ready for an even harder one?
No. You said it might be 8th grade stuff.
Did that freak you out?
Yeah. I thought it was going to be like 4th grade stuff.
Okay, it's 4th grade stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, great. 4th grade.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
All right, you ready for your clues?
Yeah.
Okay. So a triangle weighs 3.
Okay, you weigh 3.
And a circle weighs 6.
Okay, you guys weigh 6.
So the question is,
How much do the squares weigh? Why is it always squares?
yeah, why do those squares always have the missing values? I don't know. Maybe we can make some up with different shapes.
So we could take one of those off.
One of those,
Yeah.
those
that's
being
all.
a
That's all.
circle.
Yeah, we could take this one of the circles off.
Okay.
And one of the squares off.
Mhm.
But then there's no just squares on this side.
Oh yeah, there's just squares on that side. Mhm.
So 6, 6, 3, which equals 15. So how do we break up 15 into 4?
That's what I was just gonna ask you. So are you telling me the left side equals 15?
Yep.
You want to write that
So,
somewhere maybe?
15.
Okay.
And
How
then,
would we break up 15 into 4?
so we gotta break up that.
Mm-hmm.
So really the question is how do we break up 3 5s? I feel like that's impossible. Ah. Stupid squares. Why can't you just tell me the answer?
I mean, this is, what if we cut the 15 in half first? And
Cut
then
it.
in half again.
How do you break 15 in half? Oh, 1.5. Nope. It's not 1.5.
I mean, in half. If I gave you 15 cookies and told you to share with Otto.
We would. Well, you would never give us 15 cookies.
That's a good point.
How do we break up?
Let's say I just forgot about sugar for a second and we were just having a crazy sugar day and I gave you 15 cookies.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we go 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7.5.
Okay.
And how do you break up 7.5? No idea.
Why don't you draw it out? 7.5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. And a half.
Okay.
So that would be 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3/4. 4 3/4.
You think you'd each get 4 3/4?
Mm-hmm.
Can you show me how you were thinking about that?
So,
Okay.
very violent.
Very violently you were thinking about that. Okay, how about a little bit more gently? You were down here. You had 7.5. How did you
And
break that?
1,
Apart.
2, 3, 4. 3/4.
Oh, I don't mean like that. I'm saying, you don't have to show me your answer. Show me what were you thinking from this point in order to say 4 3/4.
3. No, 3 and no, actually 3 and no, actually 3 and 3/4.
3 3/4? Okay, can you show me what you're thinking.
If someone broke this one and broke this, we could move this to this side and keep this one on this side. Move this one here and this one here.
Okay, so starting with the whole cookies, am I correct in assuming you're saying these 3 whole cookies you would get or Otto would get?
Yeah.
Who's going to get those?
Me.
Okay. And then take it from here. So you're like, I would get these 3 cookies. Then what?
Otto would get those cookies. And then we would split this and split this.
Okay. And so you split this whole cookie in half.
Yeah.
So at that point, you each would have
1.5.
1.5 or
3 3/2. No, 3 and 1. Yeah, 3 2/4.
3 2/4, correct, which is the same as 3.5. And then you took this half cookie and cut it in half, and you'd get that little piece, thus ending up with 3 3/4. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So you can go
Is
back.
that the answer?
That's how you break 15 it. Yeah. Why don't you put it here? 3 3/4. Do you know how to write that? Oh, you can just write the numbers.
Nope, I don't want to. This is like more simple. So if we break up this one.
Wait, what are you breaking up now?
This guy gets a piece, and this guy gets a piece, and this guy gets a piece.
What are you breaking up now?
I'd like seeing how I can make these guys whole cookies.
Okay, well, you can do that in a second. Let's just finish out this problem here. You were breaking 15 into 4. First, you broke it in half, and we got 7.5 and 7.5. Let's write the numbers here. Okay, you don't want to. All right, 3 3/4, 3 3/4, 3 3/4, and 3 3/4. All right. So what does that mean for this puzzle? What does that mean for the puzzle?
This equals 15.
What equals 15?
This, what I drew out.
What were we trying to solve in this puzzle, though?
We were trying to solve how these were balanced.
Okay, and what didn't we know?
We didn't know what the squares were.
And did we figure out what the square was?
Yes. So it goes
3 3/4. There you go. Do you know another way to say that? 3 3/4? 3
No.
and 3
You could just say
3/4.
3 and 3/4.
Fourths, okay. Yeah, you could say 3, oops, I can't say this, 3 and 3/4 or 3 3/4. Hey girl, nice job. And just so you know,
Yeah.
this was an 8th grade problem.
What?